You're my only person so far, Miss Sage. Oh, wow. There is Miss Bailey, Miss Abigail. How are you guys? Like I told Miss Sage, I'm just opening up my book to lesson 108 and getting to our problems. How are you guys doing? Number 1, certainly. Hello, Chloe. Number 3, I'm just going to jot these down as you guys are putting them up there. And we'll take care of some math today. Hi, Anthony. Hi, Leah. So we're on lesson 108, adding and subtracting decimal numbers, part 2. Exciting times, guys. Okay, so looking at number 1, it looks like we have a ratio problem from yesterday. Sage, you want 1, 14, and 17? Okay, putting them on my list. And London, great to see you. It's your birthday. I wish we could all come together and sing you happy birthday today, but know that we're thinking it and I'm singing it here. It's not going to come out of my mouth today because that's not going to sound so great, but just know that I'm singing it in here, okay? Happy birthday. Okay, so number 1, there are 12 dogs and 8 cats at the class pet show. Wouldn't that be fun? What is the ratio of cats to dogs? Well, let's look at the information they give us. They give us that there's 12 dogs there and that I think there is 8 cats. So those are our animals at our class pet show. But they ask for the answer in a ratio of cats to dogs. So we're going to have to put cats on top and dogs on the bottom. So now our ratio is 8 cats to 12 dogs. But we're not done yet because we need to reduce our fraction or simplify it. So what greatest common factor goes into 8 and 12? You're right, 4 does. So we're going to reduce both by 4 over 4. And 8 divided by 4 is 2. 12 divided by 4 is 3. So our ratio of cats to dogs is 2 to 3. Leah, we did lesson 108 this morning, hopefully. Anything else? Very good. Okay, so we've done number 1. Let's look at number 3. Juan lives 1.2 miles from school. How far does he travel? Going from home to school and then back home again. Okay, so here's Juan's house. Here's school. From his house to school, what information did they give us? 1.2 miles. Okay, but they want us to know that, sorry, I was seeing if there's any more there. They're asking us, okay, so he travels to school, but he's going to also travel back. And each time he travels, it's the 1.2 miles. So we're going to have 1.2 miles, line up our decimals, 1.2 miles. And when we add them together, we get 2.4 miles he's going to have to travel to school and back home again. Division lessons on here where we look at the front numbers and do some estimation or do rounding. 16 is close to 20 and 36 is close to 40. So how many times could 2 then go into 4? Twice would be our great estimate. So let's see what 16 times 2 is. 6 times 2 is 12, carry 1. So that's going to be 32. That's as close as to 36 we can get to 16 without going over. So let's put a 2 up here. And we know that that's 32. We subtract and get 4. 4 is less than 16. So we're going to bring down another 4. Now you're going to ask yourself, well, we got 16 twice is 32. Is it possible for 16 to go into one more time to 3 times to fit in 244, or would that be too many? So I'm just going to do a little note down here. 16 times 3 is, it's 48. It's too much. So it's going to be 2 still. Okay, so we'll put our 2 up here as our answer. So far we have 22. And once again, it's 32. We subtract 4 minus 2 is 2. 4 minus 3 is 1. So we have 22, remainder 12 as our answer for our division problem. Okay, make sure you're asking about today's lesson right now, 108. So I only have one more to do, which is number 17 for lesson 108. So if you have any more, I see that there's ones about 107, which we certainly can go back to. But if there's any more with 108, now's the time to ask because I'm here. And this is our last video for before spring break. So we'll get all our math done today and not have to worry about it. Does that sound good? And have a nice break. Okay, so let's look at 17. We have 5 and 8/15 minus 4 and 7/15. So we're going to do a subtraction problem with some fractions. So we have 5 and 8/15. There we go, that's better. Subtract 4 and 7/15. Okay, so we start off with our fractions. If we have 8/15 and 7/15, subtract that, we will get how many 15ths? Okay, let's try that again. I was reading the notes there. 8/15 minus 7, so 8 minus 7 is 1, and we're still in 15ths. 5 minus 4 is 1, so our answer would be 1 and 1/15. Okay, any more math problems on lesson 108? Anything right here? It's on spot 5 out of our 10. Okay, so what would that look like as it asks for us to do a decimal number and a fraction? Well, the fraction's easiest right now, so let's see. If we're at 5 into 10 spaces, then our fraction would be 5/10. But we can't leave it as 5/10. We need to go ahead and reduce that. So we'll take the number by the greatest common factor of 5, and we'll get 1/2. So 1/2 is our fraction. And then what is 1/2 and 5/10? What does that look like as a decimal? Well, if we put 5 in the 10th spot, then we have 5/10 right there. So that's our two answers for number 9 on lesson 107. Okay, number 10. We're going to compare. It looks like I need some more paper. Okay, so number 10, comparing 1/2 divided by 2 with 2 divided by 1/2. And this comes from lesson 106. So we're going to go ahead and look at that like that. Okay, so far so good. Okay, so we're going to look at it like we learned how to divide fractions. We know how to do it using visually how to do it, but we learned how to use the keep it, change it, flip it saying too. So we're going to keep it, we're going to change it, and then we flip this. Well, we need to put our whole number in fraction form first, so then we can flip it to get its reciprocal. The reciprocal of 2 over 1 is 1 over 2. So what we're going to do is multiply 1/2 times 1/2. 1 times 1 is 1. 2 times 2 is 4. So over here on this side of our comparison, we have the number 1/4. Okay. I'll finish that. Okay, so over here, keep it, change it, and then to flip this, we'll turn it over like that. And we need to make that a fraction too. 2 times 2 is 4. 1 times 1 is 1. This is our whole number 4. What's bigger, if we have 1/4 of a pizza or if we have 4 pizzas? Yeah, if we have 4 pizzas, that's long enough. I already did number 9. I did it back on the other chart. So make sure you're paying attention and not typing in a bunch of stuff so that you can see that we did it. So you'll have to go back and look at number 9. It was just done. This was number 10. And now we're getting to number 13. Once again, this is our division we just learned. 2/3 divided by 3. Greatest common factor of both 4 and 10. And the answer is 2. So we'll divide by 2 2s. 4 divided by 2 is 2. 10 divided by 2 is 5. So our final answers are 1. And then our fraction part, 2/5. Okay. And last but not least, number 19, we have a division problem of 500 divided by 24. Okay, 24. Well, I know that 24, if it were 25, because I think of quarters, and 2 quarters would be 50 cents. So if 24 is less than 25, I know that at least 2 of them are going to fit in here. So what is 24 times 2? 4 times 2 is 8. 2 times 2 is 4. So 2 times 24 is 48, which I'm going to put here, and subtract. Now, let's subtract 10 minus 8 is 2. 4 minus 4 is 0. Okay. Now, is 2 less than 24? It sure is, so we're going to bring down a 0. But we only have 20. Can 24 fit it all into 20? No, so we'll have to put a 0 up here. And so we have 20 remainder 20. And that is our answer. Okay. So that is the problems that I've been asked to do today. Once again, if you didn't catch it, go ahead and watch this again once I shut off, and you're welcome to watch it over again. So now, any questions? 107 or 108? And then we get a week off of math. How does that sound, guys? So when you get done with your work today, you're going to be officially on spring break time. And we'll be on spring break until April 6th. And since our state is closed down until April 20th, I'll be making some more packets for you and being able to hopefully set up some time for you to come pick them up. But don't start them until after spring break. We all need a good rest from this craziness. I'm so proud of each and every one of you for taking on this challenge and this new adventure we've been on these last 6 work days. You guys have been diligent and just so dependable and responsible. I am super, super proud of you. And you know, your mom and dad or grandmas or grandpas or whoever's helping you, make sure to let them know how much you appreciate their help. You couldn't have done it without them, and they've been great help too. So make sure and love on them tonight, and make sure they know how much you have appreciated it too. Okay. Any other things? Number 10 is on here, so go ahead and watch it again. It's right. Yeah. Or did I miss it? I can do it again. I'm pretty sure. Oh, yep, we compared it. It's right here. Here's number 10. So make sure and look back at that part. Okay, we actually have 10 minutes left, but if we don't have any questions, how's it going on your captions for your history, for your symbols? I had a really good question. Does it have to be underneath it? Oh, I don't have the picture anymore of my Hagerman horse. It can be beside it too. Think of all the captions we have, especially in our history book, how sometimes they have room underneath it. And it's not the fog that's so annoying. But if you were driving, which you're really not supposed to right now, but anyway, you can. Peeps, yeah. It's crazy times, huh? Good adventure for us. It'll go down in history. Are any of you keeping a journal at all of these times? So when you have grandkids, they'll be asking you, Grandma or Grandpa, what did you do when our world kind of shut down? How did you survive? What did you do? Did you do anything different? That would be a great thing to be writing down at this time. Okay, it looks like it's all okay. No more questions. We got them answered today. And I think that's about it. Bless you guys. Love ya. See you in a bit. Bye-bye.